Hi everybody, this is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage again, and I have another haul video for you, and I'm super excited to bring everything to you today. Some really fun stuff that I picked up at an estate sale and at the flea market this weekend. So let's get right into it. I just pretty much just put everything on a tray just to make things easier, and I'm going to move the tray out of the way so we can have much more cleaner space to work in. And here we go. And if you like my content, if you like the things that I bring to you, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, and it would be just mean the world to me. So the first things that I'm bringing, oh gosh, this camera just wants to go flip back and forth to blurry and clear and all of that. But the first thing I have is this really cool brass bracelet with some, you know, enameling in the back. I think that's enameling. Yeah, it looks like enameling in the back. And then these really pretty purple glass cabochons. This measures, it looks like it's probably just over 7 inches. Super pretty bracelet. Let's see. Oof, I can get my hand over it. Oh, that's really pretty. Really like that one. Get my hand out. Really like that one. That's a really nice one. I picked this one up at the flea market. And then this I thought was a really cool necklace. This is quite long. And it is a chain, really long black chain necklace with these orange, really fun little orange, kind of, it's like maybe it might be just like a really hard plastic. I'm not really sure how to describe this orange here. Get like a better light on here. Oh, maybe if I turn this light on, there we go. Kind of like a really deep orange with the gold, and then these gold bead caps. It's just a really cool, funky, maybe 70s type necklace, and it's quite long. Let's see here. It is, get my handy dandy little measuring tape here. Get a good measurement on it. It measures 42 inches, but I love this multi-strand chain that is on it. Oh, there we go. Camera's gonna make everybody dizzy with it jumping around. But it's just a really cool multi-strand chain. And then it just gets linked into these little beads. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's a crown trifari. I just saw that. How awesome is this piece? I thought it was cool. I just picked it up based on the fact that I thought it was just a really cool necklace. Did not even see the little crown trifari on there. How awesome is this piece? Wow, I love that. Love, love, love that one. And then from the same estate sale, I picked up this necklace. This is just a white multi-strand kind of, it's not really an iridescent bead, seed bead, but it's just kind of a nice little shine to it. Almost like a metallic shine, but it's so pretty with gold at the top. Nice little spring green clasp. Just a really pretty longer multi-strand white necklace. And this one will measure, it's a nice longer necklace too, which I like. This one measures approximately 22 inches. I like that one. That's just a fun one too. Great for the summertime, wouldn't you say? Great little summer necklace. And then I think I got one more thing. Yeah, the only other thing I picked up at the estate sale were just these pretty little cluster earrings. I thought that was kind of funky. It has that yellow bead in there, which doesn't seem to go, but at the same time, it is kind of a fun little earring. And they're just clips, just fun little cluster earrings, and I like the clusters. So that's what I picked up at the estate sale. Now oh, and one more. Actually, I found this crown brooch at the estate sale too, which I thought was kind of a fun one. Not marked or anything, and I got that at the estate sale. So that's really kind of a fun one with the cabochons and all of that. Okay. Now moving on to the flea market, which actually I did pick up this bracelet at the flea market, which was, you know, I found a lot of good things at the flea market. Now, at the flea market, Shane actually picked, I was with Shane this time, my son. If you guys aren't familiar with who Shane is, Shane is my son, and he likes, he's like my partner in crime, and he likes actually going to the flea market with me, and he will sort through the jewelry with me, and he knows what I like. He knows everything, and he's actually learning a lot about the things that he knows a lot about the brands. He knows a lot about the, you know, the different makers and stuff, and he knows what I like. And he knows that all of you guys like a lot of the bling and stuff like that. And he found this bracelet, which I thought actually was great. And we're going to test this one and see if it's sterling. I'm hoping that it is. Let's test one of the beads, and hope that it is sterling. He's got a good eye. That's for sure. It does scratch like it could be sterling. And we're going to use the 18 karat solution. And sure enough, it comes up as blue. So score one for my son Shane. And he found this one with great AB, big, huge AB stones, crystals in there, and all sterling silver findings. That is a great bracelet. So score one for him. And he did pick out one other necklace, which we know this one's not sterling, but this one is a really cool piece. I don't know. It looks like it might have been new with tag, because it's still got a little bit of a gray tag on there. But check that out. This is a really cool, like, watermelon crystal, very blingy necklace, really nicely made. Definitely heavy. It's got, you know, some good weight to it, so it's not flimsy at all. And these are all sectioned. So this is kind of nice how it's sectioned. So this is a beautiful watermelon crystal necklace, and a little bit of wear on the metal up at the top, and no marks to it, but really pretty. So score another one for him. I think he did really good at picking out a couple pieces for you guys in this trip. So those were the two that Shane picked out. And here is some other pieces that I found. I didn't find a ton, but the pieces that I did find were really nice quality. Here is a sterling silver, and we'll test it just to make sure it is sterling. It is marked sterling, but this is really quite pretty. This is a really nice stone, and we're gonna check everything with the Presidium today. Got a little bit of a glare on it. We'll check it with the Presidium. Now this is marked, let's see if I can get it to clear up. There we go. SJ925. Now I'm not positive of the SJ or that signature, but it is a definite SJ925. Beautiful, beautiful stone right there. And let's test the stone first and see what this stone is. And this goes up into jadeite or spinel, which I'm assuming with the green, it's probably a jade, kind of a metallicized jade. So I don't know, I'm thinking maybe jade. This white is in the quartz or could be spinel, but it's staying in the quartz. I'm thinking it could be maybe some kind of quartz. Here is a clear, but it does have some striations in there. My guess is a quartz. Yep, we're in the quartz. This is a really deep, like red, you can see that. And we're gonna test that. That does go into the garnet. So we'll say that's probably garnet. Here is the same as this, kind of maybe a little bit more smoky, so it could be a smoky quartz. Yeah, it jumps into the quartz. That's really a pretty one. Look at it, it's got almost like a little something in there that's kind of cool, but definitely looks like a quartz. Yeah, it's high up in the quartz, but definitely that looks like a rose quartz. And yep, high up in the quartz. Beautiful. So all of those are real stones, and we'll test this, and makes me think that it is definitely sterling. I don't think that they'd put fake stones if it's not sterling. And that definitely goes into blue. Yep. So beautiful, beautiful piece. So I really liked that. You know, I don't normally pick up a lot of sterling, but the sterling was really catching my eye. Here's another piece. This one is marked 925. 925, right there. It's dirty or turned, I'm not sure. This one looked older, but let's test it. Let's try this off a little bit better. There we go. And let's test it. I'll test it on this side. Ooh, I don't like the way that it sounds on the scratch, but we'll see. Scratch though, so let's see. And it goes right away. So this is not sterling. Darn it. I might actually take that back to him. I may actually take that right back to him because that's not sterling. Let's just look at the stones really quick. This is glass. This is glass. Glass. I got probably mother of pearl there. Glass. Well, it could be. Maybe that could be like maybe a dyed howlite or something. And that's glass. So those are all glass stones. Definitely a disappointment. You know, you can't always believe that if something's marked 925, that it is 925. This is just proof in the pudding. But you could tell once you scratched it, it made that awful noise, like nails on a chalkboard. So you know, not everything is 925. I might just take that back to him. Another item that I got was this ring. I really liked it. I like the 3 pearls, but the reason I picked it up is because it's a Judith Ripka. And I thought that was really pretty. So Judith Ripka ring, I'm sure it's real. I'm sure it's real silver. See, that's how it's supposed to scratch. You know, it just makes that nice regular scratching sound. And that turned blue right away. So we know that's real sterling silver, and we're good to go on it. So beautiful Judith Ripka ring. Woo. Don't like the way that does that. Okay, so that is real. So next we found, look at how old this brooch is. Look at how pretty this one is with the yellow stones. Isn't that beautiful? And that's the back of it. It does have a safety clasp. Safety clasp came out in the I think it was like the 1920s. So just because it's not a C clasp doesn't mean that it's not older. This is probably still 1920s, could be 1930s. Really beautiful. I did clean up the stones on this one because it was literally filthy and looked like the stones were terrible. But I had a feeling this one could be beautiful if cleaned up, and it definitely was. The next thing I picked up, another newer piece, but look at this with the druzy. Now, I've always, ever since I was younger, have been a sucker for druzy. I love druzy, and look at that. Look at that beautiful, like, peacock druzy. And then it's on the peacock with the peacock pearls, freshwater pearls, and then little crystals in between. Love, love, love this. And it's got a really cool clasp to it. Now, this clasp, I would still probably be a little careful that this wouldn't come off. Or, you know, become unhooked, but it's a cool clasp, like a hand forged type of clasp. The length on this one is, oops, wrong side of my measuring tape. The length on this one is, it is 16 inches, but let's double check. We've got 925 on here. Kind of hard to see. Come on, there we go. 925 marked there. Do we have 925 marked on the clasp at all? Not that I see. But we'll test both of them. There we go. So let's test the clasp. Come on. I'm going to test the clasp. Scratches beautifully. And we'll test the pendant. Okay, so we got both. And put a little drop here, put a little drop there, and they're both blue. Beautiful. That's what we want to see, folks. That's exactly what we want to see. So yay! Perfect. So this is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful pendant, pearl necklace. I absolutely love this. This is just gorgeous, and I can take druzy all day long. Now, not that I don't love vintage. You guys all know that I'm a vintage person, but something like that I would wear in a heartbeat. But check this piece out. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is very much a timeless piece. This reminds me of something that is definitely like a fine jewelry piece with real diamonds and like real gold or silver. It is not marked, unfortunately, so it's not. I mean, we could always test it and pretend, but it's glass. Yeah, that's glass. But, oh, isn't that just so absolutely gorgeous? Look at the sparkle on that. I would take that all day long. All day long. Oh, so pretty. Next item is this beautiful, beautiful, like hematite glass necklace. Look at that. It is spectacular. Faceted hematite glass, crystals, faceted glass, whatever you want to call it. It is so pretty. And then look at that beautiful, beautiful clasp on there. That is just stunning. This is probably 16 inches, I would say. And we'll just double check it. It's probably 16 though. Yeah, 16 inches, twisted, beautiful glass necklace. I love this, and with such a pretty clasp. Such a pretty clasp on there. Very Art Deco looking. Then I found this. Now, I picked this up. This is a sterling clasp, and this clasp is marked sterling. It is not marked 925. Makes me feel like this, and it's a spring ring, so it makes me feel like this might be an older necklace, or it could be just an older clasp. So we will, we can test this just to make sure. Boy, come on. There we go. And let's see. Yep, blue as blue can be. Gotta love that. But look at the stones. These stones are for sure malachite. They are not a perfect malachite stones, but some of them are just huge. Some are smaller. They're kind of a rough carved malachite. This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. I feel like this is an older necklace. I don't know. I don't know. I would love opinions on this one. If you have opinions on this necklace, let me know. Some of them are like a little bit more natural. This one has some divots in it. Let me know what you think about this malachite necklace. I know malachite can be quite valuable, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to do more research on malachite, and that's the one thing I'm not super familiar with in terms of value. So let me know what you guys think. Some of you guys are probably better with stones than I am. Check out this antique brooch. This is sterling, I believe. It is sterling. It is not, is that marked? I don't think it's marked. It does, I do believe it's sterling though. Let's test it. I do believe this is sterling. Scratches nicely. And it's blue. So this is sterling. Beautiful filigree sterling brooch. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous sterling brooch. Very much an antique. I'd say probably maybe 1880s. Definitely 1800s, I would say. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's my feeling, 1800s. Let me know your feeling. I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong, but let me know your feeling. I feel like this is definitely, you know, maybe 1870s, 1880s, but found at the flea market. You never know what you can find at the flea market. Check this one out. This one is absolutely stunning as well. Look at how clean those crystals are. Look how perfect this one is. It is absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is a vermeil, and it is marked sterling. Come on, there we go. Marked sterling. Now this, I'm hesitant on where to scratch it because I don't want to scratch off that vermeil. So I'm not going to scratch it. I'm going to assume that this really is sterling because this is a very vintage brooch, and I can't imagine that this is not sterling. So this is just beautiful. I don't want to scratch off the vermeil, so I'm not going to scratch it. I just love that one. So beautiful, and it's heavy. It's a heavy piece. I found this little adorable enameled flower. Enamel's in great condition. A little bit of a bend to the pin back, but I can probably straighten that out or anybody could straighten that out. The back is a little bit bent, but the front, perfect condition. Just adorable. I did find just a nice little American flag brooch. Probably on the newer side, but this is great. Kind of a 4th of July, good 4th of July piece. Here's another sterling piece that I got. I wanted to test the stones on this too. I just thought this was just a nice little simple necklace, and it is bezel set. Let's see. But I don't know. Is it really? 925, and it's CN, which does mean China, so you don't know if this is real or not. But let's cross our fingers. We'll do it on the clasp. It does scratch nicely. And okay, it does turn, ooh, sorry guys. Come on. It does turn blue, so that's good. That's really good. Let's do another scratch though on a bezel. One of these little bezels, just so we're good. And I did it right there. And okay, good. That's blue as well. Okay, good. All right, so I'm confident that this is truly a sterling necklace. You never know. I just really liked the style of it. I like the length of it. So let's test stones here. Okay. All right, so this is going to be one of the pink. All right. Ooh, I hit the silver. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the ground. Come on. All right, put it on the table. Everybody's clear on it now. There we go. Okay, it actually goes up into ruby. So that little one is a ruby. Here we got a green one. Oh, I want to go. Okay, I want to go in the middle. Come on. Ooh, come on. Okay, that one's a tourmaline, or it's a glass, but I think it's tourmaline. Okay, now we got the light blue. Oh. That is probably maybe a tourmaline also. Or it could be, it's at the very bottom of like aquamarine, so maybe. This purple. Ooh, come on. Oh, purple doesn't go quite up to amethyst. Goes up into that garnet tourmaline iolite. Pink. Red. Red's back up to ruby. Pink. Everything else is in like into that garnet tourmaline iolite. I don't know. Let's see if all of them are like that. Or maybe I am just hitting it wrong. Yeah, I don't know. The red is definitely in the ruby. The rest are in that garnet tourmaline iolite. Or at the very bottom of glass. I don't know. I can't imagine if that's pink. There we go. I can't believe if that pink is ruby. And the rest of them are all in like either the glass, very bottom of glass, or into the like the mid of tourmaline garnet iolite. I don't know. But it is sterling silver. They are beautifully bezel set. It's a beautiful necklace. And it's a longer length, which is nice. This is, at the longest length, it's 24 inches. So it's a great, very delicate necklace, but beautifully done. So that's a great necklace. Just a couple more pieces here. This is a great little celluloid bird brooch, and it is C-clasped as well. So very, very vintage, antique probably. I'd say probably early 1900s, could even be earlier, but absolutely gorgeous. I have another, not in as good of shape, but another bird brooch like that too, that I showed not that long ago. Look at this brooch. This is gorgeous. Oops, it's got a little hair in there. Little angel hair. Okay. Beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the check glass leaves in there, and then the AB stones, and then the Givre stones. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. I do have to look this up. It is not a Juliana, even though it's got the same shape and all of that. But I'm going to look this up. It does have this style back. So we know that's not a Juliana. Could probably be Austrian, but it is just a stunning, stunning piece. Then this brooch, look at that with the bright, bright fuchsia. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this is the back of it. This also appears to possibly be Austrian. And then look at the settings. Just amazing. Just amazing on this one. And then the, oh, got this one too. I almost forgot. I set this one aside. This is, I believe, a man-made opal. Look at that. With probably CZs around it, little tiny CZs. And this also says, oh, come on. It also says 925. And it's on a 925 chain. I believe it, yeah. And the chain says, it says Italy. Yeah, 925 Italy. So we'll test this too. Hopefully this is a good one as well. So there is the pendant, and here is the chain. Kind of all over the place. Here's the pendant part though. And here's the chain. Pendant turns blue, and so is the chain. Yay. Sorry. All right. So we've got a beautiful piece here, and most likely a man-made opal. If anybody knows how to test for opals, please let me know in the comments. I don't know how to test for opals, especially when they're set. So please let me know. That's the back of it. And a beautiful chain on that. So that's another beautiful necklace. And then this is on a 18-inch chain. So absolutely gorgeous on an 18-inch chain. All right. And then the final piece is this absolutely gorgeous brooch. And this is all Swarovski crystals. And it is actually a Joan Rivers piece. And it is a Joan Rivers, and it says crystallized with Swarovski. So this I thought was a great find as well. Isn't that pretty with the blues and the greens? A few AB crystals in there. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning, to be honest. And that is the last piece. That's the last piece that I picked up. So that is everything from the weekend. I did actually also pick up a big, huge bag from my guy at the flea market. He gave me a big, huge bag of rhinestone jewelry that is basically what he would consider scrap or pieces like that he didn't want to go through, but all rhinestones. He knows that that's what I like. And he said, you know, if I wanted it, he gave me a big, huge bag, really great price. And he told me to have at it, go through it. Probably a lot of pieces with missing stones, missing earrings, that kind of thing. And I'm going to be going through that shortly. And that will be in another video or something. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we'll have that out soon. So let me know what your favorite piece was. Let me know what you liked, and let me know what you liked about the video. And if you can give me any help on how to identify a real opal, or anything about the malachite, I would love some opinions on that. And let me know what you think. All right, and don't forget, if you like my channel, definitely subscribe. I would appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next time. Love you all. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.